welcome to my video. I'm gonna be doing a chit chat get ready with me. I've never done one of these videos before. I'm super excited to share how I created this look, to do some just chit chatting. I'm gonna be talking about my New Year's resolution. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right in and start getting ready. As far as what color eyeshadow and lip stuff I'm gonna be doing, I just plan on figuring it out as I go along, so hopefully it turns out all right. This one I'm almost out of, but it's the Aveeno Daily Moisturizer, and I like it. It feels pretty good. It gets the job done. And I also have a mirror right here where I'm looking, so if you see me looking over here, that's what I'm doing. If you've never used the Aveeno Daily Moisturizer with sunscreen before, I do recommend it. It says it's proven to calm and soothe irritated, sensitive skin. I think it does a fairly decent job, so I like that. This one I picked up at Target. It was in like the little samples section. It's called Bliss Drench and Quench Cream to Water Hydrator for All Day Moisture. I've been really liking it so far. This is what it looks like. It is creamy like a gel, and when you put it on your face, it feels like water. If your skin is really dry and thirsty, I recommend this stuff. It just feels so good, and I honestly have been bad and I haven't put moisturizer on in a few days, so if you think I'm going overboard a little bit, that's why. If you're putting this on consistently every day, you wouldn't need to use as much as I am right now. So the last thing that I'm going to put on my skin before I go into my foundation, this Master Primer. I got this a few weeks ago, used it a few times. I think I really noticed the difference, honestly. So we're a few weeks into the new year. I also love how this stuff feels on my face, I just want to say. Started off definitely on a slower pace for me this year so far. I got sick. I was like man down for a few days. Lost some weight. And it just kind of, because I got sick, because all these things going on, work, etc., I don't know, it just hasn't been like the typical January, especially that the weather here is so mild. I live in Washington State, pretty close to Canada. It's not on the Seattle side where it rains all the time. I live on the eastern side of the state near Idaho. We usually always get snow, so it's weird. It doesn't feel like winter very much, but it does at the same time. I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for the days to be longer. So I got sick in the new year. I didn't really get to just dive right in and jump start on my resolutions, but I don't think like just because like it's a certain time of year that you need to suddenly make all these changes. I think that's when it doesn't work. So I think that you can make resolutions and changes and improvement whenever you want to. I'm going to be just talking a little bit about some of my resolutions that I want to focus on going into the new year. I'm putting on my foundation right now. I am on some Americano right now, so hopefully you can keep up. But if I'm bouncing around too much, I'm sorry. This shade is kind of a tanner shade. I didn't mean to buy it so tan because it's winter. But I did put on a little fake tan last night, so I do have a little bit of a glow. For me, this is a glow. You'll kind of see when I put my foundation on, it kind of matches my fake tan better. This is shade 125, and I'm just gonna be putting it on with my fingers and blending it with a beauty brush. So, back to resolutions. So one of the resolutions that I think of first when I think about the resolutions that I want to set this year, I think about how I want to buy less stuff and save more, and they kind of go hand in hand, buy less, save more. So I plan on really embracing buying less, saving more, making smarter purchases. I know I still have an opportunity to improve in making smarter purchases in different areas of my life. Like one that I know I'm guilty of is home decor shopping. I absolutely love it. I love decorating my house and looking at cute new things, and there's nothing wrong with that. I want to be more selective about what I really want. Do I really want it? Do I have to have it? What would happen if I didn't get it? I work in banking, so that being said, I'm still no expert. Those are choices we have to make every single day. I watched the minimalism documentary a few months ago, and it really makes you look at things a different way. It's a good one. Even if you don't even watch the whole thing and you just take away a few messages from it, I think it's really impactful. It's not about not surrounding ourselves with things that we like. That's important to do. I also think it's important to treat yourself, but it's just a slippery slope. So I plan on being aware of my purchases more. I just really want to hunker down and focus on really making smarter purchases and saving more money. I do get pretty amped up when I'm talking about saving money and budgeting. So moving on. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows right now. I've had the same eyebrow routine for years. I use brown eyeshadow from the Naked 2 palette, which I bought. I've had this palette for so long, it's ridiculous. I take the shade, it's a light, I'll show you guys this palette. It's kind of dirty. I use this shade called Tease, that one, and go in. I put a little bit, fill them in a little bit where necessary, mostly in the front. Brush my eyebrow hairs up a little and over and make it look a little bit more natural, blend in where I put the eyeshadow. Let's move on to eyes. I'm going to be using the Kylie Cosmetics Holiday Collection Chill Baby Palette. I've been using it and I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty messy. The shades get everywhere. Everywhere. I'm gonna go in first with the Cuddle Season shade and I'm gonna put it all over the lid. I could not really think of a way to word my next resolution without sounding cheesy, so it's just gonna sound cheesy, but I really just want to enjoy life more. I think that's even more important than my first goal. Going into 2019, I just want to also be able to focus on enjoying life and not making the only thing about this year or each month that goes by. It's not about how much money I save that month. That's great, but that shouldn't be determining my happiness. I think I'm gonna go in with Just Chill on the crease. I'm sorry, I'm trying to show this the best I can. I'm new at this, guys. I want to enjoy life more. I'm just going to be focusing on little things that make me happy and doing those things. There's a lot of things that I could do to enjoy life more. That's what I plan on doing. I'll keep you guys updated on it. One thing that's been like a huge upcoming goal of mine is to travel more. Oh, I sound kind of nasally, I don't know why. I really, the travel bug bit me last month and I know my next destination spot. Yeah, I can't wait. I need a vacation. My boyfriend and I need a vacation together. Whew, so saving money for that is gonna be great. Yeah, making smarter purchases, buying less things, enjoying life more. I didn't even explain what I was doing. Cream shadow from Kylie Cosmetics in the Snowflake shade. I just popped that on my inner corners. I don't know if it's just the color of my top or what, but I'm really feeling like a shimmery dark lip today, so that's for sure what I'm gonna do. This is from her 4-piece lip collection from her holiday kit. I'm missing one shade. I think it's at my work. This one is the darkest one, metallic-y. It's called Slay My Name. I like this shade. I feel so sassy with it on. It's so shimmery and sparkly. I'm gonna finish doing my eyes. I remember when I bought the holiday collection, I went on YouTube, I watched the first review that was up there, and she did not like metallics. She was like, it's just, you know, I just don't like metallics. And I was like, oh god, did I just spend this whole money on this kit that I'm not gonna like? And I didn't. I like the metallics. Not for everyone, but that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit more on my eye. I'm just not feeling like it's completely complete. I'm gonna go in with this really shiny glitter Jingle Baby shade. That one. This one. So I'm just popping this shimmer on the lid. Really brightening up the look. Something I struggle with, and I'm just, you know, I'm no expert here. Am I the only one with this problem? When I'm putting on eyeshadow, I get it all over my eyelashes sometimes. Ugh. So I'm just taking a Q-tip and trying to dust that off my eyelashes. If anybody has a better tip, please let me know. Okay, So I'm pretty content with how my eyeshadow looks. I'm gonna be moving on to my lashes. I tried a mascara primer for the first time, a luminous primer from L'Oreal, and this stuff is interesting. I was looking for something that would make my lashes separate more. I think this helps. I honestly think what really helps with that, if you're struggling with the same issue, please ignore my cat if you hear him in the background. He's going through heat. It's really, really, really frustrating. He's getting fixed on Thursday. Everybody, neuter your pets. Don't wait. It's so annoying to watch him go through heat, especially if you have female animals. Woo. Now that I put on the mascara primer, I'm going to be going in with the mascara now. When I'm putting on mascara, I always focus on the ends of the lashes first. It's just a tip I learned a long time ago. Basically what I heard it does and what I found it does is makes your lashes look longer. It makes them hold the mascara better, because if you just go straight to putting it on the bases right away without anything on the top, it doesn't have that weight to hold it up yet, so it doesn't lift them as much. Whereas if you put them on the ends of the lashes first and then go back in from the base and build them up more, just watch, just try it, you'll see the difference. But now that I've done the ends, I can go back in and make sure that there's some mascara on the base too. Wow. I'm no expert at putting on mascara, I'm not really that good at it, but that's one tip that helped me tremendously. It really makes my lashes look longer. And now for the other eye. I'm having fun now. I feel like I'm looking cute. In case you're wondering, the mirror I'm using is just a really simple mirror. One side is, it's really dirty. Whoops. One side is just normal, the other side is 3 times zoomed in. Got it on clearance. It was like $4. I was like, $4 for a mirror like this? Okay. It's not a fancy one, but it's $4, so I'm really looking forward to spring and warmer weather. Looking forward to filming videos, getting to meet new people. Boom. Okay, so mascara is done now. What I'm gonna go in with now is some eyeliner. Today, I'm using, oh god, I've had this so long, the name's coming off it. I'm using the Kat Von D ink liner in super black, really black. That's the shade. I like this eyeliner. It's lasted me a really long time. It's probably due for an upgrade. I think that it's pretty easy to work with. It does stay on a long time. Well, I definitely wasn't trying to do that thick of a line. Someday, what if I got really into YouTube and got really good at doing my makeup, and then this is the video I watch someday, and I'm just like, oh, I'm putting eyeliner on like a toddler. I know my makeup skills could be a lot better. I don't know, I like them. I am not the kind of person who puts on makeup every day. I wish I put on makeup every day. Makeup makes me feel good and makes me, you know, if you have cute makeup on, it's such a mood booster. The reason I don't put it on every day is just because I'm lazy. I'll be the first to admit it. I start work early and sometimes I just rather lay in bed than do my makeup. And I think what kind of enables me to do that more often is people will say, oh, I really like the natural look you have going on. Oh, you're so confident that you can just not wear makeup. And that just drives me. I'm just like, yeah, if I just want to sleep in and not do my makeup, then I really have zero issues with it. I can go days without wearing makeup, who cares, and feel just fine. And then I love getting dressed up and feeling girly too. I love it all. I love no makeup. I love makeup. It's great. I'm just not an expert on makeup. I still enjoy doing it. Now that I have my eyeliner done, we're just gonna do a few more things. We're almost done. I am going to be putting on my favorite. Okay, I'm being super annoying now. I had too much caffeine. Okay, the foundation I'm gonna be using, the concealer I'm gonna be using for this look is the classic Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. Used this stuff for a really long time. It's cheap. It's like $6.99 or something like that. It doesn't cost a lot. Works great. One thing that I noticed, I've been getting more into YouTube, watching YouTube these days, and I think it's because I'm starting a channel, and I watch these girls do their makeup. It's just like, I mean, it's amazing. I love, like, they're so good at it. But they put on the concealer like this, and I'm like, what? Or like double this much, and I'm like, you're supposed to use that much? Like, what? So I'm learning from them. Being like, oh, maybe, wow, if you do use more, it really can transform your look a lot. So not to say, oh yeah, like you just keep applying more and more and more and more and more and it's gonna look great, but I'm like, wow, I'm not using enough of this stuff, and I wonder why I look so tired. I'm not using this stuff right. Yeah. So if it looks like I'm putting on a lot, I kind of am, because that's what I've been watching. That's what the pros do. So I'm putting on a lot of concealer and like, look how cool I look now. And I'm gonna go in and blend it. Sometimes I will let it bake, and it does make quite a difference. And for those of you who don't know, baking is when you just let it sit on your face for a few minutes. It's time to put it in, you like
pat it, and then you put setting spray on it.
And it just doesn't even look real. But I'm not going that crazy today. So we're just gonna blend in right away. Blendy, blendy, blend. So I would say the biggest things getting me through winter right now, this is always like a difficult time of year, the winter blues and stuff like that. So the biggest things that are helping me get through are focusing on my resolutions. Alrighty, concealer on. Now we're gonna go in. Y'all, I've been loving my new setting powder. Let me tell you about it. It's fantastic. It's called Your Perfect Pressed Perfecting Powder. This is what it looks like. And it just looks, whew. Most impactful place that I use it is under the eyes. As you can see, I still have a little bit of under eye circle, but it looks nowhere compared to where we started. Sets your concealer, it sets your foundation, creates a really matte look, and it just makes you feel pretty. Gosh, I feel pretty right now. Also, I recommend the perfecting powder, but I also recommend the blush and the highlight that came with that kit. Woo! It's all great. We'll be doing the blush. It's called Winter Kissed. I'm not a huge blush fan. I've only ever actually owned a few blushes besides this one, but I really like this one. It's really flattering in my opinion. I have been using this shade and light thingy for years, you can tell, right? I really only use the darker shades. I don't really use the lighter ones. I'm just gonna be using the lightest, darkest one. Sides of my nose. Underside of my nose. And a little bit on the jawline. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we're gonna go finish it off with that highlight. This highlighter is called Snow Angel. Here's what it looks like. Shiny, shiny. This is how I get it under. It's all on the side. And wow, look what happens if you really concentrate in one area. Bam. So I will blend that out a little bit. I probably still have quite a bit more on here, so I'm gonna put some on my nose. Gonna put some up here. This highlight really pops. Boom. So here is my finished look. I think I am gonna go ahead and curl my hair. Here's my completed look. Pretty neutrally, except for the lips. I wear dark lips often. So this is the completed look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I had a ton of fun putting it together. I do plan on filming a lot more videos. I enjoyed this get ready with me. It was just kind of fun to chit chat and do my makeup. Hopefully I get a little bit better at filming it, but practice makes perfect, I guess. It's really bright and shimmery and shiny. It's a good look for going into February. That's all for today. I'm going to go have lunch with my grandpa. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Bye.